Hello, profit takers. It's Victoria here, back with another video. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It's a little late for me, so I'm a bit tired, but I needed to get this video out to you all so that it can answer some questions. All right, we had some questions, and we are still going through our pre-launch. And once we're officially launched, everybody will know. I'm trying my best to keep you guys in the loop of things, as well as some of the challenges that we're currently experiencing right now, which I don't think are any show, or what do you call that, deal breakers, or what is another word for that? You know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Let's get to the chart so I can talk about it. Okay, the first thing, I've already had a couple of students talk to me about this WB and the DB, which is the weekly bias and the daily bias. Now, for even me, sometimes this doesn't show up. And is it a deal breaker for me? Absolutely not. The meat and potatoes is the HL, the high-low, the EOD, max RT, ADR, and daily range. That's like the meat and potatoes of this. Yes, it's nice to know that, last week's previous week for PTAD was up and the daily bias is blank, so that means that it's in sync with the day, right? But it's even better to know that it's 2 days away from the peak, which today, this is what we're looking at here. We're looking at US 30, and this was technically a 1 because it's already changed over. So it was one of my favorite trade setups. Okay, so I took this trade. It was lovely. It wasn't lovely. Let me stop lying, because look how, look how, look how wickety wicked was, right? So I took it anyway, and then I even came in towards the end and took it again, right? So I was like, man, what is up with this? This first couple of weeks, actually last week was a really great week to trade. I was not available to do it, but I was like, okay, today's going to be a good day, which it was. It was a great day. It had like 700 and some odd pips. So I'm not complaining. But, I have the dollar CAD set up even better than that, right? It was like one of the better setups. I just loved how it just continued to pump up, right? But anyway, I just wanted to share that real quick. Now, the other thing is some of the brokers, they're going to have like a suffix, right, at the end of the instrument. So, for example, for this one, Henko, it used to be a .hkt, and I would have to go in here and basically, I would copy everything. Now, you don't need to have all this. Control V, unless you guys don't know, you want to double tap, select it all. You want to do a Control C, excuse me, I said V. Control C, open up a notepad, okay, and then paste it, right? And then you select the pairs that you're keeping and removing. And then if you do have a suffix, enter it, because it's usually .hkt. That's what mine used to be, right? And then you just update the ones that you need to change, all of them, right? Whatever pairs that you're going to keep, you use those. And then you copy this and paste it into the symbols section. And then you hit OK, and then that's it. And then it will show up, okay? It will show up with that suffix. And then you'll be able to see the instruments display, okay? It's just that simple. But I totally forgot to do a video on that earlier because just forgot, because it wasn't a situation on for whatever reason, Henko updated, and it is what it is. Now, this indicator is assigned to one MT4, right? If you do have a demo account you want to assign it to, I'm happy to do that, okay? If you want to try the trade manager, that EA is available. I'm happy to let you to try the trade manager. I don't use it yet for whatever the reason. It worked really good for me one day, and it hadn't, because it slowed down my MT4. So I have to go back, guys. You know what I mean? I need to go back to the developer and see what we can do to make that work for me. Now, other people use it great. They don't have any problem. So that's why I believe it had to be the broker. So, but the indicator itself works fine on my MT4, and I don't have a problem at all. I mean, would I like to use the EA? Absolutely, because that's the trade manager. But is it a deal breaker for me? No. So if it works for you, fantastic. You'll have the copy if you want to use it. And just remember that when you're installing the EA, it does not go in the indicator section. It goes into the expert section, and you want to make sure that you turn on the auto trading. Okay, that's it. Okay, so like I was saying, today we had, this was a 1 HOW, so I was really looking forward to taking this short, and this is M15. So ideally, guys, we want to wait for the break in structure, and then we want to go ahead and wait for the break of structure, right? You want to identify the areas. We had the high for this session for the day. You can see the high hit it twice. And another thing you can do, once all that happens, guys, you can just drop down to wherever you're entering. You know, for me, it's M5. Some people go on M1, whatever you feel comfortable in. Okay, just enter there. All right. So you can also, if you're a Fibonacci person and you want to do the retracement, okay, you can do that too. Drop it from the most recent high or the most recent extreme, and then you want to wait for it to hit around that 50% level, and that's usually a good area for you to take the retracement. So, and that was pretty much it right there. Lovely trade. So let's look at one more. I did like I said, the dollar CAD for me was one of my favorite trades. And this one, this is M5. Let's go to M15 real quick. Same situation, low of day, low of session. We highlighted that. And then we waited for the break in structure. All right. So when I get to the chart, now, if this is you in London and you are already here at the low, I mean, if you drop down to M5, it already did a break in structure and a break of structure. So you could have already got in earlier down here. So by the time I get to the chart, right, all this has already happened for me, and I'm able to, I can, again, you can drop your fib on there from the low to the most recent high. I think that works fine. And then again, you can see, you can just take the retracement because it's going to pull back, all right? And then we had our break of structure on the higher time frame. I believe that was M30. Okay. But it still fit with M15. It worked just fine. So once that thing broke, it usually goes back down. It retraces, right? We can expect it to do that. And then you can just use that as a guide to get you back in. Okay. All right. So that's all I had for you all this evening. I am going to go and get ready and wind down, and I will see you guys back on this channel right in another day. But again, before I go, I just want to remind you, the 50% off ends next Thursday. Okay, it ends next Thursday. So right now the indicator is $25. Okay, and then after next Thursday, you'll be saving 30%. Okay, so October 30th, it'll be 30% off the original price, which is $50. And then after that day, it will be $35. So then we'll leave it there until we're ready to launch the website. And then once the website launches, then it'll be the regular $50 price for it. Okay. So I have some other things in here that I'm going to be giving away with, you know, the purchase of it when that time comes. But for right now, get in here, play with the indicator, see if you like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that can help you to trade the strategy that fits best for you. Okay. Fits best for you. All right. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, and I will see you in another video. Ciao for now.